Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. Thank you very much for joining us in today's video, and as you can see, this is all the scaffolding that I put together in the last video, actually some that Socialbots put together. If I quickly fly over to this side without killing myself, this is some that I put together, and then there is all the cutouts and all these bits here that Jake and Hayes were working on. So things are slowly starting to take shape, but we did run into some issues with steel tubes. Apparently we had 300,000 at the end of the last episode. You may have seen 300,000 plus small steel tubes. Why? Because Izzy was trying to, I don't know. This is why AI and sentience and all of that doesn't really go well. However, that has now been rectified, and as you can see, this is starting to be built. All the steel, all the heavy armor is starting to come up, and we are going to be continuing in this video to get the heavy armor up. I believe this entire section should just be one flat line of heavy armor, which we will then build upon. So I'm going to probably put that in just to get that completed whilst the lasers do their job. And at the front, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because we cannot switch on the blueprint until the heavy armor is welded up, or we switch the lasers off because they will build things that we do not want it to build. So make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started and let's see what we can get up to today. Oh, and also we want to try and take cargo containers down. So there is a sorter right there that Jake has put in to try to empty those cargo containers into a more suitable location so that we can knock them out. Make sure you stay tuned. Let's get started. Right, Hayes, what I'm thinking with what you're doing right now, do you recall all of this should just be one flat line of heavy armor, shouldn't it, at the moment? This is just one flat. So why don't we put that entire line in? Or if you want to continue with that, I can put the entire line in. Now that we have steel, hopefully. Although the rate at which these things, I'm just watching these assemblers disassembling thousands upon thousands of steel tubes.
I've also been ripping out the guts of the old habitation module.
Okay.
So it's much easier to move around here now.
That's probably a good thing.
I might duplicate our current refinery bay so that we double up our production.
Okay, do you want me to hold off on using the steel then so that you can use it to build the refineries? Because I don't know how quickly it's actually producing the steel. I'm trying to find the steel at the moment. I think it's using it as quickly as it is generating it. Yeah, there is no steel plate in the system. Hang on. Have we run into that? There are no steel plates again.
We're building. We're using them as quickly as we're building them.
Okay, so that is what I thought. Problem.
Cockroach.
It's that cockroach. That cockroach is the one that rammed us in the last episode. Well, not that one specifically. Obviously, that one's toast. Is it coming towards us, or is it going to end up going towards the Assert? The narwhal. Oh, it's going towards the narwhal, it appears.
Yeah, it's not flying towards us directly.
Oh, good. I'm just going to sit here and watch the... I'm going to sit here and watch the fireworks. I wonder if you can see them from this far out. Five clicks. No, bad shit. What are you shooting at? Okay, Narwhal and Cockroach have incepted each other. I think we might be unintentionally helping the Reaver Cockroach, which is decimating the Narwhal and is now closing in on us very rapidly. Oh no, hold on. This is the Reaver Cockroach is now taking fire from a Locust and a Firebright. Firebright? No, it's Fightbright. Firebright sounds much nicer.
Okay, the assemblers are changed. We have now 4 on this assembly and everything else is only assembling.
Okay, great. The Cockroach appears to be running. And the Fightbright is chasing it. Okay, we are clear. We do not have to worry about those lot. Okay, so that
And yeah,
should...
we're not gonna make anything unless we have steel plates, so...
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
exactly...
sure.
Yeah. That's exactly the problem. It's this 300,000... This is 300,000 steel tubes that has caused the problem.
No,
In that-
yeah.
On that side, because we're having to disassemble them all.
Yeah, but that's just taking 4 of the assemblers up and we have like 20.
4? I swear I saw more than that.
No, I changed that.
Oh, well, I see currently disassembling. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
sure?
18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 21.
Oh yeah, I see. These should not be.
I'm definitely seeing 20 or 21. So if you're wondering why I'm not actually doing anything, it's because we are trying to make sure that we have the steel necessary. In fact, what I could do in the meantime is stop breaking things. Yes, I will do that. What are you? You are an O2 generator. I'm going to leave. You look useless. I'll destroy you. You as a light are useless, so I'll destroy you too. And you as a block are useless. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to destroy a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't need to be here. Or that we do not currently need, just to help move things along.
Energy low.
I say that as my energy is now low. Why does this constantly happen? Back of the ship. Get to the back of the ship. That's a... How do I get to the back of the ship from here? Not through there, that is for sure. Why do we not have the corridor? Oh no, it's up here. Never mind. We do have a corridor. Ignore me.
We are. Don't worry.
Oh, I figured. But, unfortunately, I have to entertain. What was that key again?
Hold control.
Alt control.
No, just hold down control.
Oh, hold control, and... Or is it just right click?
You're presuming... Hang on. What are you trying to do again?
Dump everything in the cargo.
Hold Alt, middle click.
Hold Alt, middle click. Thank you. Oh, of course it gets rid of the food every time. That's fine. Not a problem. Not a problem.
Barely an inconvenience.
I'll just dump that.
We have Ganymede ore?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're right at the asteroid that does it for us.
Ah,
That's why we're here. So let me just start taking this down as well. Ooh, we've got a hole here. Light armor, light armor. What's this? Where does this go?
That's the old construction bay.
Right, so I'm just going to knock this. This bit doesn't need to be here. Yeah, this bit doesn't need to be here. There we are. That's better. Just a straight. That's it. Straight hole through. I'm not going to knock out the layer below, this layer here, because these bits are not yet done. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. Wasn't there a cargo container here somewhere? Ah, there it is. Okay. And then I think that is all of that. That's the best we can... Oh, okay, I'll just fall over. That's the best we can do there. These sloped cargo containers that we have, the 3 of them, are these permanent? The 3 reinforced on either side.
where?
In what might become the engineering bay, or just behind the engineering bay? They look permanent.
No, they're not. They're in the way of the blueprint.
Insufficient power.
Okay. Insufficient power. Shield is failing.
Whoops.
What happened?
I may have disconnected the shield control panel from the rest of it.
Ah!
Can I boop it? No. Why not? Oh. Okay.
Move it. And quickly.
I can put a controller in the back for now.
Yeah, just do that. There's nothing on sensors, right? No. Oh well, there is something, but it's a little while. It's a little ways away. That thing hasn't moved for a while. That bioweapon transport. Shields are coming back up. Oh. What are you knocking out now, Hayes?
Just light blocks.
Oh, okay. I was going to leave them... I suppose we don't have to leave them.
Just making getting between places easier.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm just having a look at what is and isn't built yet.
I mean, at least I didn't knock out the block under a gyroscope.
Oh, yes, that one. Well, to be honest, we could have just... You know what we could have done? We could have just reattached that block. We could have placed a block underneath and then used the attach and attached it. And it would have worked. We could have put that shield controller back in.
Oh well.
I just thought of that now. I'm just looking at how this building's going, because this is a bit of a slow process. So there is a bit of... Oh, what was that?
Sorry, that was me dropping some scrap.
Okay, it's fine. As long as it's not the ship falling apart.
Mostly.
Ah, this is finally up. Good. Let's have a look at the steel plates. Oh, I see you fixed it, Sociopath. I see you fixed the assemblers. They're actually doing what they're supposed to now.
Yeah, you just have to cancel everything and then...
Okay, so if you swap it from
No,
disassemble
I
to
swapped
assemble,
them
because it's
from-
still disassembling things. It'll
Yeah,
leave
I
it.
swapped them from freestanding to fixed.
Got it. That makes sense.
And it will keep their orders, so it was keeping the order from the freestanding.
Got it. That makes sense. That's logical. I'm just looking at, so we have the steel plates, but I'm guessing we do not have the metal grids.
No, because
So
at
it's
the moment,
it's too
I
busy
think we
doing the
own-
steel plates at the moment.
Yeah, we have prioritized steel plates.
Which is fine. I mean, I don't know how many it's making per second. There isn't a way of telling, is there?
Stock build time of steel plates is 0.1 second a piece, so I think we're making like 20, 30
A second, okay.
a
So
second.
give it about 20, 30 per
minutes.
second. 10 minutes will give us 18,000. 18,000 should be in. Yeah, okay.
If it's
So we'll
not
get about
more.
18,000 in 10 minutes if we're doing about 30 per
I
second.
think it's more.
Okay, so at least 18,000 in the next 10 minutes. Which is good, because that 18,000 should be... And do we have a limit on how many are being made? Is it
Yeah,
25?
we have a limit of 25,000. But if it's using it, it's
But
kind of
yeah,
limited.
exactly. Yeah. So I'm thinking, do you want to bring that limit down to, say, 10,000 or less? The reason I say that is because then it will swap to something else, won't it, once it reaches that? So I'm just thinking that if it's using these that quickly, so I'm just looking around here, it's got 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It hasn't really filled 42 in that one, 42 in that one, 83 in that one, 124 in this one. So as soon as it finishes putting in all the steel plates in these, I don't want it to sit around and we're waiting for metal grids for an age, because it's still trying to make 20. Ow! Thank you, laser. 25,000 steel plates. When I do not think at the moment we need that much in stockpile yet. I'm sure we will at some point.
I'm not sure whether or not we have as fine a control as that would require.
No, if I put it on 10,000...
Yeah, if he puts it to
should be-
10,000, it should just be done, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. So it's continuing to build the plates. Obviously, we're using them faster than it can build them. Once we've used all of them for all these heavy armor blocks that we've done, it's then going to try and make another 10,000, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then once it hits that, it will
It's
move
starting
to...
already because it's already making interior plate in some of them.
Was that you again, Jake?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I'm just going to check out what it's doing with the metal grids then. Oh, something's making metal grids.
Yeah. We have...
Cool. And large steel tubes as well. Okay. In that case, why has everything gone dark?
We're being eclipsed by the sun. Or rather, the sun is being eclipsed by an asteroid. Yeah, there we go.
No,
That's
yeah,
that.
it wasn't. Sorry, it's not that. It's this stupid auto exposure in Space Engineers. It keeps going
We've-
light and
There's a
dark.
graphic setting that you can do to change that.
Oh, is there? Let me check that out
So I
now.
think so. Well, okay, if you disable shadows, then it does that, but then you don't have shadows.
Then there's no shadow. That's a bit pants. There really should be a setting to do that. There
Okay,
really,
at the
really
moment I have two, I believe at least one empty cargo. Two empty cargos. Yeah, I have two large empty cargos. Out of the
Are they those massive ones at the front that we're trying to take down?
out of the 11 cargo containers I have in the storage room.
Oh. Okay.
And then we still have all those externals.
Yeah, I believe we severely underestimated the amount of stuff we're carrying.
Well, I think it's that coupled with the fact that Izzy completely broke and we weren't getting the refining done and the assembling done. So we weren't using the components that we were grabbing because we couldn't. What's PG? Purified Ganamite. Okay. So what is PG?
Because it requires parental guidance.
There's the joke I thought was going to arrive. So GM is... Don't say Game Master. Ganamite's Ore. Okay.
General Manager.
Oh. I'm assuming your first one would have been Game Master.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So your second was General Manager. Your third might have been General Motors.
No, that's more of a you thing than a me thing.
Right, okay. I was still disassembling a whole bunch of... Surgeopath, we're back to disassembling small steel tubes. Again. On all of
They're
them.
not
No.
cancelled?
On
No.
almost all of them.
No. I see a lot of assembling. Are you looking at only the basic assemblers?
I'm just looking at anything that says assembler at the moment.
Yeah, the basic assemblers will do that. We should probably put...
Assembler, yeah, the basic assembler. So it's assemblers that say disassembly only, and then a bunch of the basic assemblers. But I'm sure that these ones were making something earlier.
They were. We've set it so that some things are only set to disassemble, some things are only set to assemble.
Yeah, all the basic assemblers were set to do whatever you want.
Okay, well that I guess that's fine. They're fairly slow, aren't they?
Yeah, I leave 5 of them like that, and I put 5 of them on assemble.
All right, that's fine. Sorry, I'm just checking all these little things and just to try and see what is what. Right, set Cyclops below us. That bioweapon transport still hasn't moved. Pathfinder. Got a lot of Assert around us. Right, let's have a look at... Oh, these are being built. Good. Good, good. How much of it has been built?
Quite a few of it is light armor, but that's because it's not the outermost layer.
That's right. Oh, actually, at the top, a lot of the heavy armor has now been built.
Weapons open.
Yeah, it's
being
the bunch of
exposed
the Assert. There's
Yeah.
quite a few Assert. I don't know if we want to I don't know if we want to back the ship up and just turn it slightly to starboard. Maybe.
So, before we do that, do you want to come over to my location?
We may not have time for that bit. But oh no, that's cheap. That's not. And that is fine. Because we are limited on weapons on this side.
Oh, it was a nice explosion.
And we've got a Donzella that we need to get our ship turned towards. Are we pretty slow still on turning?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better, but
I think we're going to need a gyroscope room. Okay, I think that Donzella is actually fleeing now. Oh, right. Where were you, Hayes, so I can meet you there?
on the larboard side of the ship, outside.
Okay, I see you. Yep. What do we have? Ooh, buttons.
I would have laughed if that was rigged to a warhead just below the armor that blew up Gadget.
It's Hayes. I don't think Hayes would do that. You, on the other hand, probably would. Sociopath would. Dexia would.
I've
Possibly.
grouped all the gates here and assigned buttons. There's also a button on the inside.
That's nice. That is nice. Useful. Very useful. Where's the buttons on the inside? Is it? Oh, it's this. I've got it. Sorry, I was looking for one just embedded into the wall like that.
I was actually thinking about doing that, but then I saw there were already.
Hey,
connected
this is
here.
a really good view, by the way. That was a
Out
really
through
good
the
view.
bottom of the ship.
Yeah. Brace. Well, that just bounced. Actually, that would have been quite amusing, Jake. Press 1 for gates. Press 2 for exploding the larboard side of the ship. Press 3 for mutual self-assured destruction.
Okay, I'll put down some wire.
This refinery, it is not supposed to be here anymore, is it?
Which one?
This one, right here, in the hangar bay.
Oh, that's not a refinery, is it?
Not a refinery,
A reactor. Well,
reactor
it's not
generator.
got anything in it.
I'm just thinking we could use... Oh, we have so much scrap, never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter. I was going to say we could use some of the scrap on this, but the only scrap in this that we could use that we do not have is the magnetron components. Right?
Inventory full.
It is in the way, and so will be removed.
It was in the way, that was exactly why I was like, well...
And because we're in the gravity field, it means that all the excess components are going to drop out.
So here's a thought. What were we supposed to do with this whole going into the underbelly of the ship? It was supposed to be
The hangar bay.
yeah. I
That's
know
right.
it was,
The
I
bay
know
is
it
the
was a
other
hangar bay,
side,
but
and these two are the gates.
this one, this was all supposed to be covered. Oh, okay, bye bye. This was all supposed to be covered, right? And then this was going to be the hole to get into your hangar bay, right? On either side.
Down here
Yeah, we were supposed to go
is
down
the
through.
hangar.
No. I mean, okay, look, we fly in here.
Yes.
Were we keeping this open, or did we decide that this was going to remain closed as before and open it here?
This is to remain open,
Okay, that's fine.
as there's a lot of room down here for us to park ships
That's
and
fine, yep.
set up welding facilities.
Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is going to become your new hangar/welder/builder bay.
Yeah.
that's fine.
These refineries and assemblers are here temporarily whilst we're doing construction work.
Yeah, and once we've ripped out that front section, that is where they're all going to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know about that bit. And of course, I know it doesn't seem that way, Jake, but this ship, the front of the ship where it currently is not the front of the ship with the new
No.
ship. It's actually, I think, and for people watching, it's actually another 12 to 15 blocks. Sorry, 12 to 18 blocks further forward, I think.
Yep.
So,
least.
yeah.
I believe we've got most, if not... Yeah, we've got most of the stuff welded.
All right, so should we switch it off for now and
Switch off laser, turn on projector,
and start,
work
yeah, putting more stuff in? That sounds like a plan. Right, I will grab whatever steel I now can. Actually, before I do that, let's grab some water. Oh wait, when does
Where's
the
the
character
projector?
drink water? Wait, okay, well, apparently
What?
that's food.
Did you question when does the character drink water?
Yes. So it auto drinks water at a certain amount, but I do not know when it is. I thought it was 40.
Around 50%.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was 40. I'm at 45. That is why my character's not drinking any water. Never mind. Do not mind me. My brain is clearly elsewhere.
Compromised.
Right. I'll take that. Oh, is that it? Is that really all the steel we have? Come on, easy.
Okay, all the new and all the current cargo containers which are staying are renamed.
Okay. What
And they're
name have you
named
given
not cargo at all. But it's industrial rear components and industrial
rear ingots? I see it. Yeah, ores. I see it. Ores, ingots, and okay, got it. So anything that says cargo is not
Anything
staying
with
or it's
cargo is not
somewhere-
staying
or somewhere in the
on
ship.
places I haven't been and I don't know where they are.
Yeah, I know where a couple are because there's one right next to me that I'm looking at. So we can start looking at taking the as and when we can start looking at taking the larger ones down. Right, let me start putting some of these up.
That's not connected to anything
Shield
anymore.
initializing. Start up in 30 seconds.
You what?
All right.
That was me. I was on purpose, though.
Ah,
That is,
okay.
which means that we can remove that, but I think that's part of the build.
Put that there. Bring this across to there.
Removing an obsolete shield emitter.
Okay, good. They're probably good that we actually start
The
removing
shield
anything.
field cannot form when in contact with a solid body.
What?
That's new.
Are we too close to the asteroid? That shouldn't be.
That was new. I've never heard that one before.
Probably because we've never done it so badly before.
Blame Hayes.
Sure.
Well, with that, this is probably a good time to end today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on space engineers. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting us know what you think. Don't forget... Oh, steel plates. Don't forget to support me on Patreon if you can do so. Link in the description box below. As are links to my social media and Discord server. Lastly, do go check out Jake's channel at ZeroJake. You will find a link in the description area, about area of my channel. Somewhere, if you click on my channel page, you'll see it, or just search up ZeroJake. You should find his channel. That is all from me, Sociopath, Hayes, and Jake himself. We'll see you next time in Space Engineers.